Oh, shaft the ancients. My head. Where am I?
You're on an Imperial Zeppelin.
What? Who said that?
Calm down, human. My
Wait, are you in my head?
Of a manner of speaking, yes. You passed the test, so I have possessed you.
Oh, shit. You're a demon. This is insane. What test?
You reached the cipher and survived the bonding process. That makes you useful to the Vetral Empire.
Always an honor to be manipulated by the Empire. Who arranged this damn test, anyway?
Emperor Drugan.
Oh, you're kidding, right? This just gets better and better. What does he want?
We're traveling to the prison island of Peh to find someone.
Oh, fantastic. I've heard great things about Peh. Will I get the opportunity to leave at any point?
Of course, if you do as I say. Think of it as an incentive.
So I'm a prisoner now. Great.
When the job is done, you'll be free to leave Peh. Besides, you could argue that we're both prisoners.
Oh, my heart bleeds for you.
Keep moving. Something's not right. Might be infected. I found this one off on the leeches. Approach the area to commence security scan. Wait here to receive your visa.
Oh, that tastes awful.
These pills allow travel around Pe. They bond to your biometrics and identify you at security checkpoints.
Do I need to get more visas?
This is the basic visa granted to everyone. If you survive long enough, you may be given access to other visas. Make your way to decontamination.
Prisoners attempting to flee will be shot.
Security check complete. Proceed to decontamination zone.
Just leave your clothes there. Put this on.
Well, this is a coincidence. Looks like some sort of crude multi-tool.
It's not a coincidence. You were meant to find it. For Drugan's sake, keep it out of sight.
Take it easy. We're gonna have problems if you're such a pain in the arse all the time.
Just keep moving.
Remain in the marked green zone. Decontamination commencing. Caution. The chemicals used in decontamination can be lethal. Decontamination complete. Proceed to the exit area.
No.
What's going on here?
Are you a puppeteer? Well, it ain't any of your fucking business then, is it?
That depends. What's a puppeteer?
Bleed the heavens! What did you do to get here? Piss in the punch bowl at some tough's party? The puppeteers are a gang of idiots. We grits put them in the gutter where they belong. So, it ain't your fight, is it?
Perhaps I'd like to make it my business.
Ha! Big mistake. I'll deal with you first then.
I'm telling you, once we're in, we'll be set for life. The ball came from a few years back. He lives like a king now. He's got men working for him. Just sits around dishing out orders.
We're all slaves here.
I told you, no one's getting inside.
We've been out here for ages. Just let us in already.
You'll wait there as long as I fucking say so. Orders and nobody goes in or out till the outbreak's been contained.
Outbreak of what?
What the fuck do you think? Outbreak of the giggles? A tech rot outbreak. We can't have it spreading, so it's locked down until the clean-up.
How long's that gonna take?
Drugan's holy balls. It'll be done when it's done. Now enough with the questions.
Shit. What now?
As Luma is in lockdown, access will be nigh on impossible, even for one with your skills.
Just because you're in my head, Demon, doesn't mean you know what I'm capable of. What's the plan then?
My contact is a man called Savage. My understanding is that he was last seen disappearing into the Biomancer Chapel in Mortbane. First, we must pass through Luma to reach Mortbane. It's located just beyond those cliffs.
All right, so what do we do now?
We wait. That is our only option at present.
Great plan. In that case, I'm gonna have a nap.
Remarkable. You're a possessed prisoner on a hostile island, and yet you can sleep.
Isn't my remarkable nature why you possess me? Wake me up when something happens.
Wake up. The quarantine is over. The gates are open. It's time to move.
Unless you can control my legs, we're not going anywhere till you answer some questions. Who exactly is your contact?
I've already explained that. Is your small mind not capable of paying attention for more than a few seconds at a time?
Oh, sorry, I zoned out. Who'd have thought a voice in my head could be so dull?
My contact is a man called Savage. He was tasked with locating something of incredible value to the Empire. An artifact that could hold the key to humanity's future.
Any idea where we should start looking for him?
My understanding is that he was last seen disappearing into the Biomancer Chapel in Mortbane.
Why do you need me to find someone? I'm a thief, not a detective.
I needed someone who knows the darker side of society. Someone who can go unnoticed.
What if I tell you where to shove your super important mission, Demon? Why should I help you?
Quite simply because you cannot leave Peh without my help. You're a prisoner. Your choices are to cooperate or rot here.
Such generous choices. What if I tell you...
Quite simply.
Such generous... If we're gonna do this, I'm gonna need some equipment.
Of course. But remember, we need to find Savage as soon as possible.
You flatter me, Demon. But I'll need some tools to do what I do.
rid your mind of sin and enlighten you in the ways of the eternal plan. Joining our court.
Welcome to my shop, prisoner.
Heard anything about what's been going on around here lately?
If you're a fighter, now's a good time to test your mettle in the birdcage, the Luma Arena. I've heard that the headhunter, Graith, is scouting for talent. Impress him, and maybe one day you could fight in the famous Crucible Arena in Warden's Hold.
I'd like to see what you have for sale. I'll be going now.
Goodbye. Come back soon.
Joining our cause is the one true path to salvation. We will cure you of your ailments. Rid your mind of sin and enlighten you in the ways of the eternal flesh.
Hello, can I help you?
Heard anything about what's been going on around here lately?
You know about the latest tech rot outbreak here, yes? I've heard that the techno-magi are struggling to contain this one. A few ferals. The tech rot victims who've lost their minds completely got into the mining area. They killed a few, infected many more. The infected go back into town, infect more people, and so the cycle continues. I think only half of the cliffs are under quarantine. The techno-magi are still trying to secure the tunnels.
I'd like to see what you have for sale. I'll be going now.
Goodbye. Come back soon.
We gotta do it soon, Kaylin. Tinnies are all over the...
Shut it, Colm. Think we're all right. Scab over there's listening in. We shouldn't be talking about this out here, Colm. Let's get inside.
What do you want?
Apart from the Technomagi and Biomancers, is everyone on Pe a prisoner?
No, it's more complicated than that. Many are prisoners trying to work off their debts, but there are also free citizens. Some are natives, but most were lured to Pe by greed. Scavengers pay extortionate fees to come here, in the hope of finding that priceless artifact that will make them rich. Rich citizens from the mainland hire slaves to dig for them. It baffles me that however wealthy you humans are, you always want more.
I usually like to know something about whoever sends me on a job. What can you tell me about Drugan?
One of the reasons the Emperor has been in power for so long is because he has many faces. Every faction in the Empire sees him in a different way. Which face do you want to know about?
How do we get off Pe?
Are you not warming to your job, Terrier? I would hate for you to feel uncomfortable here.
You're a sarcastic bastard, Demon. I like to pick and choose my jobs, that's all.
The only way to and from Pe is by Zeppelin. If you're not a marked prisoner, you can take a flight from Port Terminus. Port Horizon flights only go in one direction. There is no other way off the island. The tumult sea surrounding Pe is aptly named. Rest assured, you'll remain here until our mission is complete.
I have some other questions. How do the Biomancers view Drugan?
To the Biomancers, Drugan is the savior. He is revered as the chosen one, who will deliver true believers to the ancients when the time is right. That is the seventh step of Drugan. The Biomancers know how important they are to the Empire. They are the embodiment of that most powerful of weapons, religion. The Biomancers ensure that citizens worship Drugan. In return, the Emperor grants them great power and freedom to conduct certain experiments.
How do the Technomagi view Drugan?
Drugan founded the Technomagi with the sole remit of obtaining and understanding ancient artifacts. But Drugan now uses the faction as the soldiers of the Vetral Empire. The last century or so, however, has seen Drugan become less interested in technology and more concerned with keeping power. As a result, some of the Technomagi have become restless.
Forget all that faces Bandalus shit. What do you think about Drugan?
When I first met Drugan, I saw a visionary. Foresight is rare in you humans. He saw the importance of understanding and embracing the past, and bringing an end to the ignorance that prevailed after the Great War. Humanity's progress is essential to my kind's survival.
I have some other questions. So how many uprisings have the Letargia crushed?
The exact number doesn't interest me, and only Drugan knows all of the Letargia's activities. It must be over a dozen now, though.
That's not too bad, considering how long Drugan's ruled for.
You misunderstand me. A dozen this year.
You've been around for bloody ages. Tell me about the Great War. Did you fight in it?
Humanity should have an awareness of its past, but it shouldn't obsess about it. All I will say is that the war was fought between some of my kind and humanity. The ancients fled to the Arks, leaving only scattered pockets of primitive tribal people behind. These were your ancestors.
What do you mean, some of your kind? Aren't all demons the same?
Are all humans the same? Some demons didn't agree with the war. They thought we didn't try hard enough to avert conflict. But our leader believed humanity's hubris should be punished. That's all I'll say on the subject.
I hear the ancients mentioned all the time, but don't know much about them. What were they like?
They were like you. They were human. The difference is that they benefited from millennia of technological progress. Long before the Great War, their rate of technological development had far outstripped their acquired wisdom.
I have some other questions. You know what I don't get? You demons are infamous for being sticklers for details. I'll bet you know how many times Billy Ancient went for a shit each day. So how did you miss them buggering off in the Arks?
We were aware of their plan, human. Being aware of something and stopping it are very different things.
Don't blame them for scarpering, though. Being turned on by demons is enough to ruin anyone's day. I should know.
You narrow-minded fool. It wasn't my kind that started the Great War. The ancients became scared of our prevalence and sought to destroy us. We only defended ourselves. Don't speak to me of this again.
You know what I don't get? You demons are infamous for...
We were aware of...
Don't blame them for...
You narrow-minded fool. It wasn't...
What is this shadow web thing?
I'm growing tired of your questioning, Teriel. But if it will keep you quiet, the shadow web connected every human and demon mind before the Great War. The first act of war was the severance of the web. Some of my kind's consciousnesses were lost then, erased without a trace. Others were damaged and became what you humans would term insane. A few of us hid in unknown corners of the web and planned our retaliation.
This visa system is a right pain in the arse. Any idea how we can get around it?
I believe if you use your multi-tool to obtain a genetic sample of someone, I can clone the sample. This should fool the automated gates and drones. But patrols will detect an anomaly if they scan you. This won't work indefinitely, though. As soon as the Techno-Magi realize they have two records with the same genetic code, you'll be in trouble.
If Drugan valued you so much, must say I'm surprised he ditched you and shoved you in the head of a lowly thief.
Don't run yourself down, Terrier. You're actually an above-average thief. I'm still with Drugan, however. At least, an echo of me is. An image of me was imprinted onto the cipher, which was then transferred into your head. When our mission is complete, the two images of me will be reunited.
Well, knowing that you're pissing off Drugan too, certainly cheers me up a bit. Let's get back. Let's get back. Let's get back. That's all for now. Let's keep moving.
You? This one of your pals, Colm?
No. What do you want?
If it's this easy for me to follow you, you've got no chance on your grand heist, whatever your plan is.
Alright, smartass. Who the fuck are you, anyway?
Master Thief Teriel. I want to hear about your job. You'll need my skills, I'd wager.
Well, you talk the talk anyway. Maybe we can use you.
Tell me what the job's about. Then I'll decide whether to help you or not.
Okay, listen up. Tekrot got a thief friend of ours. He had a special artifact that a toff called Demotier wants. Demotier's one of the richest socialites in the capital Warden's hold. Every corpse's possessions are kept in a warehouse in Luma before being shipped off to the Techno-Magi HQ.
We're gonna steal a key card from a tinny to get access to the warehouse shipment.
Yeah. Then we'll ship the artifact out and intercept it.
Well, what do you think?
Not bad. We'll need a diversion, though, to steal the keycard without attracting attention. One of you will distract the Techno-Magi. The other will be the spotter.
Good thinking. Calm, you need to be the distraction. Wear something skimpy.
Oh no, come on! Don't make me come on to this guy!
You know as well as I do that's the way he's inclined. Right, it's settled. I'll pose as a merchant and be the spotter.
Right, that's settled then. I'll pickpocket the Techno-Magi. You distract him and keep an eye out.
Sounds like a plan. We'll meet you at the Cirrus rooftop bar when you're ready.
You better not screw us over, Master Thief.
Huh?
Hello there. Can I help you?
I understand that only the Technomagi carry weapons constructed from artifacts. Do you have the license to sell such weapons?
Not weapons constructed from artifacts, no. I have official permission to sell certain weapons under very strict regulations. I'm sure you'll find something to help protect you from past dangers.
I'd like to see your wares. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.
Hope to see you again soon. Hello again. What can I do for you this time?
I'd like to see your wares. Thank you for your time.
Hope to see you again soon.
Look at him. This is what happens when you steal from the grits.
Don't say nothing, or you'll end up like this scab.
What is it, Terrier?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to check you're not dozing on the job.
Welcome to my shop, prisoner.
I'd like to see what you have for sale. Heard anything about what's been going on around here lately?
Funny you should ask. Some loony from Mortbane told me that the attack on the Biomancer temple in the town wasn't actually an attack at all. He said a demon tickled the nose of a giant serpent, making it sneeze or fart or something. Anyway, apparently that's what destroyed the temple. If you ask me, you'd have to be nuts to live in a town that's swimming in deadly gas.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye. Come back soon.
Huh?
I'm sorry, prisoner. I only trade with certified hunters and recognized merchants. If you'd bothered to carry basic parts around, then you wouldn't have lost the job.
Look, I'd fix your crafting station if I could, but you need new parts. I ain't got 'em handy.
Drugan give me strength. What good's a handyman without a supply of parts?
Yes, what is it? I'm a little preoccupied here. See, my baby, my crafting bench, has given up on me.
Heard anything about what's been going on around here lately?
Everybody's gone insane, or is dying. That's what's going on. I don't care too much when infected are just begging on the streets, but those crazies, the ferals, they scare the crap out of me. Nobody seems to know how the ferals got into the cliff tunnels. Tinnies are crawling all over the place.
Can I help you fix your crafting station?
I don't know, can you? In truth, I'd be glad of the help, but it's not that simple. See, some key parts are missing.
Why don't you let me look for them? What do you need?
Not sure where your game is here, but what the heck? I need a bar magnet, 3 sets of rivets, and a couple of metal chains.
Techno-Magi reliance on cursed technology can only lead mankind to oblivion.
No.
Joining our cause is the one true path to salvation.
Hello, can I help you?
I'd like to see what you... I'll be going now.
Goodbye. Come back soon.
Joining our cause is the one true path to salvation. Citizens of Pe, the Biomancers offer you salvation. Join the Biomancers and help us heal this broken world. Joining our cause is the one true path to salvation. We will cure you of your ailments, rid your mind of sin, and enlighten you in the ways of the eternal flesh.
Hey, you. Yes, you. The lively one. I have a job that needs doing if you have the backbone for it.
You look like you have more about you than all those other dregs. Looking for a bit of work? Listen, there's a shitload of owlrite in these ruins, but these pathetic dregs are too terrified of tech rot to collect it. That's where you come in. You'll get a delivery fee, of course.
Why do you think I'll help? I'll bet you put this offer to everyone who wanders by, don't you?
Well, yes, but look, don't be a cheeky shit. All these cowards would rather starve slowly than take a risk. They're all too terrified of this fucking tech rot to enter the ruins. Bet they never fart for fear of shitting themselves. I need someone with guts. It's hard to motivate scavengers. Sadly, you can't just flog them raw.
What's so bad about this tech rot then?
Seriously? Have you been living under a rock? It's a disease that affects people in different ways. Some stop being able to breathe. Some go insane. Some... their hearts just stop. The ultimate outcome is always the same, though. But listen, I'm sure you'll be fine. You look fit and strong.
All right. Tell me what to do.
Honestly, I mean excellent. I knew you had something about you. Ah, my brave delivery person has returned. You do have the owlrite I asked for. Checkpoints and patrols are everywhere. Feels like you need a visa to go for a shit these days. If you aren't up to your eyeballs in visa pills, you'll have to be creative with your route choices.
What's so bad about this tech rot?
Seriously?
I'll be on my way.
I'll see you around, no doubt. Unless you die before then.